I'm not a crazy Christian, but I might as well be. Because of the dream I had last night, God has not let me rest until I post this video. So if you're a skeptical person, if you're not a Christian, listen as a skeptical person, because what he shared with me, it's beyond what I can explain, it's beyond of what I could come up with. So and it all started with a dream. In my dream last night, I was running away from some bad people. I got into my car and I started driving. And before I explain to you what happens next, I have to let you know something about my car. My car, if I turn it on, partial headlights turn on, but it's not the actual headlights. For me to have the actual headlights, I need to manually turn on the little clicker. So that same thing happened in my dream. So I had the partial headlights on, and it was at night. So I saw a cop. He started driving behind me. He flipped on the lights, so I had to pull over. And when he came, I explained to him what happened, that I was just like driving away from like a dangerous situation. But since like I saw the lights on, I just assumed that my headlights were on. And he said that he understood that, but he was still going to give me a ticket. And I said, can you just let me go with a warning? Because like I literally did not mean this, and I have been driving for like less than a minute. So he said that the only way that he would be able to let me just off with a warning, let me go off with a warning, was going to be if he marked me. He was going to mark me in the arm, and that way their system would know that he gave me a second chance. And I immediately woke up, and I felt in that moment that the Spirit was pouring on me and saying that that's going to be how easy things are going to proceed in the near future. So one of the things that the Spirit told me, I even wrote it down, is that the solution will be as big as your problem, like a lucky coincidence. Meaning that for every problem that you ever had, there will be a perfect solution, just the same size solution. You need to get off a traffic ticket? Sure, just let me mark your arm and you'll be able to. And a lot of people are going to fall that way. Some are going to be like, I want to buy a house, never had the opportunity of buying a house, it was always unaffordable, and you will be able to get a loan, and there is this there will be this other type of loan, like some sort of grant that will be able to get. As long as you get marked, you will be able to get into this new pool of investors. And the list went on and on and on, and the Holy Spirit was showing me that not only that, but if you want to get an apartment and you have like something in your record, they're going to be able to sponge it. As long as you're marked, we're giving you a second chance. It will be like a golden ticket. It will be like the light in the end of a dark tunnel. It will be like your last hope. So it will be when you're the most vulnerable, when you need that one thing to go right, and they're going to be able to offer to you. As long as you get marked, there you go. You got it. And not only that, but so many people are going to be taking advantage of that you will be kind of like the weirdo if you don't. So this is a warning. Just the mark is not going to be just, like, oh, if you want to get groceries, maybe like towards the end when like there's just a very small amount of people that have not yet done it. And another thing also was, if you won't do it for yourself, maybe you would do it for a loved one. Let's say that one of the people that you most love are going to deep trouble. Oh, like one of your kids is going to be arrested or something, and you just get a call saying like, yeah, we can let your kid go, or like, like your kid's gonna be expelled from school, but we can give him a second chance. As long as we can mark him, then we'll be able to sponge that. And a lot of people are gonna be like, I'm not doing it for me, I'm doing it for my kid, and it's going to be a tough situation. I didn't want to put this message out there because I felt awkward, and I felt like I don't know, it just didn't belong to me. So I asked God, I was like, is this message from you? Why do you want me to share this? And I immediately kind of started going back to sleep, but I kept hearing it in my head, look in your phone, look in your phone, look in your phone. And I have a Bible app on my phone, and as soon as I turn on my phone, there is a message that displays the verse of the day. And the verse of the day today was Mark 16:15, that said, and he said unto them, go into the world and preach the gospel to all creations. This is not my message. This is just a dream that I had, and I asked God for guidance, and literally I have not been able to do anything because this is the only thing in my mind ever since it happened. I even told my husband today when I woke up about the dream that I had. I told everyone about the dream that I had because it's just bugging me so much, and I have previously asked God for what do you want me to do, and I feel like this is one of the moments that he said I need you to do this. So I'm being an obedient daughter and putting this out here, and honestly I don't even know how to feel about it. I am just doing it without letting any of my fears, insecurities get the best of me, because if I think one more minute more, I'll probably not even post this. So just being an obedient daughter. Take this as you will. This is for entertainment purpose only, and this is just an educational video, so take this as you will. Believe it if you want, don't believe it if you want, but I had to post it because I was led to.